Welcome to my channel. My name is Kia if you don't know. You can call me Kiki or Kia, don't really matter. Before we get into this video, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you can get notified every time I post. Okay? Please subscribe, okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a cousin, okay? To subscribe. So, I know y'all probably gonna see this video and be like, she got on the same thing, that because it's the same night. Yes, I'm knocking out 3 videos. Might do 4. I don't know. Because, believe it or not, this is a lot of work. This is what YouTubers be going through. Honey, I'm tired of recording. But, this is the 3rd video I'm making tonight. But, so please go watch my other 2 videos. Because my other 2 videos will drop before this one will. So, please go watch my other, actually it will be 3 videos because my Q&A. So go watch my other 3 videos if you already have not. Okay. Um, Today's video is going to be about my pregnancy, you guys. It's going to be about when I got pregnant with little Kennedy, what I went through. Because Lord knows, y'all, I have been going through stuff back to back. It's not like I went through something, then for like 3 months, it was all good. Y'all, I have been going through something for a year. Ain't this crazy? A year, y'all. Since I got pregnant, I found out I was pregnant with Kennedy October 9th. And I've been going through stuff since October 9th. It's past October 9th. Y'all, I have been going through stuff back to back to back for a whole year. Ain't you tired? I'm tired, y'all. My mind, my mental needs a break, y'all. I need a break. I need a break, y'all. And each time, like it kept going up like levels. Like it got from bad to worse to tragic. Like, whew, Lord. But I'm gonna tell you about my pregnancy journey. I found out I got pregnant October 9th. Um, I think I was like a month, like almost a month when I had found out, and it's so crazy the way I found out. Like, well, I knew it was going to happen. So that's the thing. I already know. I knew what I was doing. I knew it was going to happen. I just was surprised it was taking as long as it did. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was going to happen. So I wasn't really that surprised because I knew it was coming. But it just, I was a little scared about how, because just 2 days before I found out, I went out partying and I saw this meme on Facebook. That's, well, not me. Well, somebody said on Facebook. I can't remember the exact words, y'all. So don't quote me. I don't know exact words, but it was something like, "We be knowing we pregnant at the months of drinking and all partied out." And it said something like, "God, you gotta tell us a little bit early," or something like that. And I laughed because it's so freaking true. Like, and then I felt bad because I'm like, you know how much I was just drinking the other day? Like, so I had went out partying with like my cousin and old college friend or whatever. And child, we was passing that E&J bottle of Bram, okay? Down in it, okay? Then went to the bar and was drinking, okay? 2 days after, I didn't feel, like, I felt like 100%. Like, I didn't feel weird. I only took the pregnancy test because I was like, something hit me. It was like, oh, what if I'm pregnant and I just went out drinking and partying? So I took it. I didn't take it because I was nauseous or because my period was late. I just was like being worried and was like, what if I'm pregnant? And I just was all drinking, y'all. And yes, I was pregnant. I took that pregnancy test it came back positive, I was pacing back and forth in my room, like saying like, "Oh my god, I'm pregnant! Oh my god, I'm pregnant!" And it's a nervous feeling. Like I wasn't scared, like I said, 'cause I knew it was going to happen. But it's just like for it to be true, it's like, oh my god, it's true. Like I'm pregnant. Um, then wanted to go tell my sister, but my sister was downstairs meeting with one of my nieces or nephew's teachers, so I couldn't go tell her. I'm like, ugh. So I called my cousin and I told her like I just had a pregnancy test, I'm pregnant, and she like, come over here right now. So she lived right down the street from me, so I went to her house or whatever. So, just telling her, she like, oh my god, you're really pregnant. I'm like, yeah. So I'm sitting there smiling because, bitch, I'm happy. Y'all finna have a little me. She gonna be so cute because yes, she was. um, but my cousin was like, you sitting there smiling. This ain't funny, girl. I knew this was gonna happen. Girl, if I tell you what I had said to my baby father, we knew what we was doing. I ain't gonna put all our business out there like that, but it was kind of planned. I'm not even gonna fraud. It didn't just happen. We knew what we was doing. I'm not even. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah. So that's why I was like laughing and smiling. But she, oh, you need to take another one. Just take another one to be sure. Like, sis, I know what I did. Okay, okay. Like I'm pregnant, but she wanted me to take another one, so I took another one, and yes, it was positive. So around this time, right, I didn't have no medical because I made too much money at my old job. I was making too much money, and so they had cut my medical off. So I didn't even have no medical. Um, then my baby father, we used to work together, and that's how I met him. But he had left that job or whatever, and his phone had got cut off. And he even told me before, like it happened, like his phone was getting cut off, like just to let me know if I don't hear from him. But damn, I found out I'm pregnant. I can't even get in touch with the boy. Like I ain't even got no insurance to see how far I am. But my sister had came up with a plan, and sorry, Jesus, the plan that we had to do. I'm sorry. But I went to emergency and told them like I was experiencing miscarriage pains. Sorry, God, I know it was a bad thing to do. But I mean, you know how people are. I tried to go to a regular doctor's appointment. They want to tell me $175 just for the visit. Not even for like getting blood tests and pregnancy tests. Y'all tripping. No, no. Y'all tripping. $175 before I even see the doctor? What? What y'all charging me $175 for? Cause I'm breathing y'all air? The fuck? No. No. Like no. But so went to the hospital, the emergency room, and that's when they say, yeah, you pregnant, all this other stuff. But here is when all the bullshit started. They said, I don't see no baby. What you mean you don't see no baby? They like blood tests show you pregnant, piss tests show you pregnant, but we don't see no baby. What the fuck? What? So the next day, they wanted me to go to another place that was like right across from the hospital and get an ultrasound. Went to get an ultrasound, still ain't see no baby. So then they start saying it's probably possible that I can't figure out the term. When I like after this video, I'll figure out the term and post it on a video. But they like basically your baby might have been born outside of your uterus, and me or the baby cannot survive like that. The baby cannot survive like that. And if I wait too long, I will probably hemorrhage and bleed out. I bleed out to death. I can't survive like that either. So I would have to get an abortion. That fucked me up to hear that because I'm excited that I'm pregnant. Like I'm finally pregnant, and then you telling me this bullshit. I said for the life of me. So I'm like, all right, man, all right. The bullshit ain't stopped there. Uh, mind you, cousin got in touch with my baby dad, right? My cousin decides to say, we should just go to his house. God was telling me don't do it. God was telling me don't do it. Don't go. Don't go. But my cousin was on some like, no, you need to go tell him. So I don't know why, like with my heart beating, that's how you know something like that's telling you like don't go. So I'm like, maybe we shouldn't go. So we was on the L, and my I wasn't about to get off at the stop, but my cousin was like, come on, like we're going. So I'm like, all right. So we get there, whatever. His sister answered the door like he not there. So I'm like, okay, um, can you tell him like whenever you get in touch with him, like I really need him to call me, like it's really important, it's an emergency. Pretty sure by me saying that, like she knew what it was, but so I wake up that next morning. I got a whole paragraph getting cursed out, y'all. I ain't even gonna go into detail. Not even gonna go into detail. I got a whole paragraph getting cursed out about popping up at his house. Just imagine, right? You find out you're pregnant, happy, but then they sit here telling you they don't see no baby and it's probably born outside your uterus. You gonna have an abortion, and then the father of your child is cursing you the fuck out about popping up at his house. I was going through so many emotions that fucking morning. So many. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Why? Why was you like? Yo, I told who? I told my sister and my cousin, and they was like, why did a person? Why? How can a person get so mad at just coming to their house? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I didn't come there like, oh no, like rowdy down or like where the that like no. I thought it was like no. I was coming to give you good news, so I thought it was good news. It was good news for me, not him. But I'm like, I just know, and I really lost my mind when he said everybody else in his family happy, but he don't know how to feel. I said, Kia, what you gonna do is take a deep breath. What you gonna do is take a deep breath. That's what you gonna do. We gonna take a deep breath. So I said, you know the F what, whatever. I don't care, whatever. Y'all, the next day, he texted me that morning talking about some baby mom with the monkey like this. I'm like, bipolar. Bipolar. And my bipolar ass, hey baby dad, right with him. Toxic, y'all. Toxic. Like, right with him talking about stuff, hey baby dad. Toxic. Toxic. Um, so yeah, so I was going through that or whatever. So then they told me Went to another ultrasound, boom, Kennedy magically wants to appear. So they're like, oh yeah, there she go. I see her. So I'm happy, whatever, for a little while, cause then my job, my job was stressing me the out. It wasn't even a job; it was a manager. Ooh, I don't know if you ever gonna see this video because you're old head, but if you do, I do not like you. I hate you to this day. Sorry. It's supposed to be a positive channel. It's supposed to be a positive channel. Yeah, so, yeah, then like the job manager, he was stressing me out. I'm pregnant and you wanna pick fights with me. Y'all, when I tell you, my job manager, I treated him like a nigga on the street. I'ma just keep it real. Everybody treated him like a nigga on the street. Ain't nobody treated him like a manager, to be honest. Nobody treated him like I treated him like a nigga on the street, meaning I would get my brother up here to smack the out you. Don't play with me. Like, did not care manager or not. Like, listen, y'all, he would do stuff. Do stuff. And like didn't even care y'all. He told me, y'all, do y'all know that my cousin called out one day, right? For some reason, whenever one of us do something, the other one get blamed too. Cause I guess we cousins. I don't have nothing to do with her calling out. Why are you putting me in it? And that's the same thing for her. When I do something, why are you putting her in it? We're not twins. Like we hated that. We hated that. But one time, my cousin has, her problems, and she didn't feel good. She couldn't come to work. And he was upset, like, call her back. What you mean? I'm tired of this. Da, da, da. So I'm telling him, and she going off, like, you know what? I done just come in. Da, 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 da. So he calls me in the office to talk to me, and then start, y'all need to stop. Why is it a y'all? I'm at, like, what? Y'all need to stop calling out. Y'all don't be having nothing wrong with y'all. And so I'm sitting there like, okay, okay, okay. So, y'all, before before that, I had called out because I wasn't feeling good. And mind you, I'm pregnant. I wasn't feeling good. I'm talking about not just nauseous wise, like I was having pain in my stomach. My whole body was hurting. I felt so freaking tired. Like, I didn't know what was going on. And before that, I had called out. So, when he's saying, like, y'all don't be having really nothing wrong with y'all, mind you, I told him what was going on with me. I did not have to. Your job only need to know, oh, I'm sick and here's my note. Y'all don't need to know details, but me being me, I made sure he knew the details about my pregnancy, about how it was stuff going on with my pregnancy. And then right before that, they told me that, her heart rate is a little high for how many weeks I am, and told me like I need to like stop stressing and all this other stuff. And I told him all of that. So the fact that he gonna say y'all situations don't compare to what I go through, or probably, or what this other coworker go through, and we still come to work talking about some. He had blood transfusions. He got diabetes. His sugar be like 400, and he still come to work and gonna tell me what y'all go through don't compare to what other people in here be going through, and we still come to work. I had no rap for that man after that. You gonna tell me that I'm pregnant and I'm having problems, but that don't compare to what you going through? I don't care what you going through. Oh, yo, it was a rap after that. it was a wrap after that. I didn't care about that man. I didn't care about that job. Yo, it was a wrap. And that job, I didn't want to leave because I just felt hello. I just found out I was pregnant. I need to stay with a job so I can provide for my child. But y'all, that job literally made me depressed. Like it, that didn't just make me depressed, but I'm just saying, like, I hated there after that. I hated it. Like I hated it, and I start like my body started dragging. Working there now, I wasn't happy. Like it was a mess, and I had my last straw and put my 2 weeks in with that job or whatever. So, child, then back to my baby dad, we start having problems, child. We start having problems, and um, that shit just made me depressed. Like, you know, you start thinking like, damn, did you make a mistake getting pregnant by somebody? Because it's just like, what you want, you're not getting. And I'm not gonna lie. I told you I'm always be real on here, and I'm not gonna lie. I felt alone in my pregnancy. I did, and that's the reason why I had developed depression while I was pregnant, because I felt alone. Um, I even thought about getting an abortion, and I explained that to my baby dad, and was like, I was thinking about abortion, to be honest, because I just wasn't feeling like the way I was being treated. But I had to think to myself, like, I'm not about to get an abortion for no nigga. I'm not, like, I'm gonna get an abortion because of me. I'm not about to sit here and get an abortion because I'm not getting the attention that I want, or, you're not treating me right or something. Like, so I didn't, especially because I really did want my baby. So I did not get an abortion or whatever. And with me and my baby dad, it just was like, it was like weird, because then we would talk it out, stuff would go back to normal, then nothing would change after a while, then I get upset again, and it's just like, you know, I used to see things like on Twitter, somebody say like, somebody had said, it was so long ago, so I probably can't remember every word from word, but it was something about how you have to watch how you treat a woman while she's pregnant. You have to cater to her if she's carrying your child. I didn't feel like that. Like, I didn't feel like, like I said, um, I I felt alone, like I said. So it was, and even like he knows, and well, I don't know if he know. I don't know, to be honest. But he even said, like, when our daughter is born, then he'll be here every single day. Every single day I'm gonna see him. But it's like, okay, so you just forgetting that I'm pregnant? Like, you're just like, well, when she born, I'm gonna be here. Like, right now, no. So it's just like, that really made me depressed. Like, it really made me depressed, because it's like, you pregnant, and the one person that you want there is the person who got you pregnant, and they're not there. So yeah, um, I would say most of my depression when I was pregnant came from this relationship with my baby father. Um, so yeah, as time went on, nothing changed. um, nothing changed. Then on top of that, y'all, my daughter made me so sick when I was pregnant. That was depressing. I didn't want to do nothing. I was always feeling like I had to throw up. I was tired. I didn't want to do nothing. And then that made me even more down and depressed. So I'm just like, yeah, my whole pregnancy, I hated it, y'all. I hated it. I was so depressed, y'all, to the point where I didn't feel a connection with my daughter until I had her. And I used to cry about that. Like, I used to cry about that every night because I used to be like, I don't feel that connection how everybody when they pregnant and it's just like my baby. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel no connection. Like I just didn't. I didn't feel a connection to her until I saw her, and that was kind of depressing for me. Like you carry a baby for 9 months and not feel a connection. Like that was sad for me. But it was because I was depressed and I just wasn't feeling nothing. And so it's like for people out there who have been through that, I do plan on having another child, and it's like, I do want advice on that. I feel like next time will probably be a little bit more special considering what just happened to me. So I'll probably like feel that connection with my next child or whatever. But I know one thing that I will not do in my next pregnancy that I did and that I did in like my first pregnancy. I will not give all my energy and all my happiness into someone else. I will give my energy and my happiness into my child. Because that's where I went wrong. I put my energy and my happiness into somebody, and when that somebody wasn't treating it right, it made me so down and depressed that I didn't even want my child. I didn't even feel a connection. Like, I would never do that again. I will put all my energy. If I ain't pregnant, I'm putting all my energy and happiness into myself. And if I do get pregnant, then that energy and happiness will go into my child and no one else. And no one else. So like I said, you can give me advice on like maybe um how did you deal with like depression if you were pregnant and stuff like that. I'm trying to think. Next video, I'll be talking about my birth experience and getting postpartum depression. I'm telling you, yo, I told you, a year of bush. Okay, I was going through something every time. I was going through a pregnancy, depression because of a relationship. And when I say relationship, we wasn't even boyfriend and girlfriend. That's another story for another time, Jesus. But that's why you gotta be careful because, the most dangerous relationship is the ones where y'all acting like boyfriend and girlfriend, but y'all not. That's the most dangerous ones. Don't do that. Don't do that. But my next video, I'll be talking about my birth experience. Cause honey, when I went to labor that day, it was like a movie. It was like a movie, y'all. And then I'll also be talking about getting postpartum depression, getting my heart broken while I'm going through postpartum depression. Y'all. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. You know my motto, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a cousin. Please, okay? So, bye, and I'll see you in my next video.